Today I'm breaking down one of the most slept on ways to boost your player power and stats in NBA 2K Mobile, and that's getting the play cards from the rewind mode. If you're looking to upgrade those brand new cards, whether it's King James, Curry, Jokic, or any of the latest releases, stick around because this is going to help you level up fast. Let's talk about some of the big names for the latest drops. We got Lebron James, King James himself rocking the Infernal Opal. Curry's here too, the Season 7 GOAT version in Titanium Quartz. And you can't forget Jokic with his Season 7 GOAT card in Meteorite, but that's just the start. We've also seen new cards from Giannis for the Season 7 court side. LeBron again at the point guard position with Family Dynasties. And this is still a gem, the Season 7 courtside pass Kevin Durant. Donovan Mitchell at the point guard position for Showstoppers. Infernal Opal Stephen Curry for the Family Dynasties. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander Finals MVP. LaMelo Ball Family Dynasties. And then of course Victor Wembanyama as a showstopper. All of these guys are top Infernal Opal or Titanium Quartz cards. So if you're trying to keep your squad on top, you need every edge you can get. So how do you get those play cards to push their powers and stats even higher? This is where the rewind mode comes in, and this week it has been updated for Rivalry Week, which is the Mavericks versus the Suns. The top play right now lets you pick up a play card that can boost Stephen Curry's power and eventually even his three-point shot, which is huge for anybody running Curry in their lineup. But that's not all. If you're planning ahead for the Suns KD, the top plays will be updated later in the week, and you'll want to be ready to grab those play cards as soon as they drop. But here's how you can get that head start. The first thing you need to do is get the team style cards from the replay challenges. For example, if you want to get a head start on the KD, you got to hit up the replays for week 21-22. So we're going to tap on this little calendar right here, and you should be able to scroll down to that week 21-22, which was like before the playoffs. And you're going to tap on days. And then once you're in the days, you want to head over to day 13. On day 13, there is a replay challenge for Kevin Durant. There's a catch though. You got to score 38 points with Kevin Durant in a full game, 4 quarters, but you do get 5 minutes each. It's not easy, but it's definitely doable, especially if you're using the courtside pass KD. If you want more play cards for KD, go back to week 13 and 14, but first make sure you hit top plays and then top the calendar again. And you're going to go to day 11. So on day 11, you got this challenge here for KD, which is make 2 3-pointers with the Wizards and the Suns. You got to play with both teams. But the cool thing about it is that you will get a Kevin Durant 3-point shot style card. Now notice I don't have it yet. That's the only reason why I know where to go to get these cards, because that's the plan I was making for myself. And I figured this will be a good opportunity to share this video and tips with you guys. And if you happen to have a Wizards Kyle Kuzma, you can also work on it at the same time. You got the style card for the Wizards, right? That's the only catch. Back to KD, there are a few other days where you can get rewards within the same week, right? Because week 13, 14, KD was featured a lot. If you go back a couple of days in the same week, Kevin Durant was also featured as the play where you got to make a field goal with KD, Devin Booker, and Nick Richards. This one here, you'll get a mid-range shooting top play for Kevin Durant. And if we head over to week 9, day 11, this is a pretty easy one. This is the one I'm going to do. This is going to give me a chance to get a play card for shoot-off dribble for Kevin Durant, and it's a really easy one. Just got to score 5 points. But I also do want to point this out for the play cards. Each duplicate play card earns progress towards the next rarity. So by getting more duplicate play cards of the same attribute, you will be able to upgrade this card, and you can even upgrade its rarity, which will increase the stat on it and the power. You can see the highest tier there is a legendary, which you get a +2 to the stat and a +20% to power, which is pretty insane, right? Because that is a permanent boost across all of the cards you have for that player, for that team, right? It's a permanent upgrade. And it's auto-equipped every time you get that card. So if a new rarity comes out and there's a new Kevin Durant for that team, you're going to get that play card boost automatically. But let's not forget, it's not just Curry and KD getting love this week. You can also grab a 3-point shot play card for a few other players. Now, I actually have both Curry and SGA. So here's what I'm going to do. Let's jump in and see if I can grab both of these play cards right now. And I'll show you my strategy and gameplay. So a couple other things I want to point out. I have a play card already for Stephen Curry, but now I have an opportunity to get the 3-point shot one, which will be better than a shoot-off dribble for me, which is crazy enough. I already have it for Draymond Green. But another thing I did want to point out is a style card. By playing the rewind mode, you'll get these style cards and it will help you earn more rewind points when you use that team. And the reason why getting the rewind points is important is because it allows you to earn extra rewards, right? A lot of people ask me how to get good cards. This is a good way to get pretty strong tourney cards where you can use those to grind out as well, or you can use this to make mentors or upgrade your players. They do include theme cards in here as well. You can see there's a Devin Booker arcade theme, which is still a very good card, and it is a rewind card as well. And you got a chance to get the Foundation Inferno Opal Kyrie Irving. This is only if you are Inferno Opal tier, right? The rewards are based on your current tier. But even the one before, like, look, there's a Bradley Beal, and the final reward is the Devin Booker, which is still a pretty good card. All right, let's see how we doing this. We got to make 2 3-pointers. Luka, got it, but we have to hit 2. It's also important to look at the matchups because sometimes you'll have a low rarity player guarding you. So that will give you an opportunity to get a better defensive matchup for your squad. Let's get Pot involved. I think he hit it. There we go. Green light, you already know. So we got 1 on the board for each team. We got to use Luka. Oh, top of the key. He should be able to make that. Bang. So the only thing we needed to do now is hit a 3 with any of the Golden State Warriors, and I feel pretty good because we got a lot of good options. You know we got to get one with Curry. Buckets, baby. So we just finished the objective, and we're going to get our 3-point shot play call for Stephen Curry, which looks like I did get a couple before. This is my 4th one now, so that worked out pretty good. Plus, I got points for the progression path. So let's see. We get draft picks, too, because we are playing the game. So look, we already got the first 2 rewards. Now we have that Klay Thompson for the rewind mode, and we'll be able to use them. And the cool thing about it is now we can get play cards for this Klay Thompson, and we'll get extra points. I just got to make sure I go back and do a replay challenge. That way I can earn the cards for the Mavericks. So let's see what replays are available this week. There's a whole lot for the Mavericks since they are the featured team. The first challenge, you would have to hit 3 3-pointers with Klay Thompson. Then you'll get the style card for the team. Since we got Klay Thompson, I'm going to try to see if we can get the Mavericks and the Thunder completed. All right, so let's see if we can get this done. I feel pretty good with the OKC since we got a lot of good cards from the finals. Remember, we got to hit 3s. It's about to get a dunk there because some of these challenges you got to hit. So there goes 1 for Shea. I'm telling you, rewind mode is pretty fun. All right, so we got to get a shooter. Kyrie's open in the corner, but he's got a tough matchup. Let's see if we get it. There we go, buckets. Corner Trey. They got those, man. All right, so we just need to hit 1 more 3-pointer with the Mavericks. Luka in the corner. Trey special. Let's get it. So that challenge is completed now. We got our card for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and we got it for Klay Thompson. I am excited about that, man. So there you go. That is how you get the play cards inside of the NBA 2K Mobile. If you want to give your newest cards that extra boost, make sure you're hitting rewind mode every week, knocking out those replay challenges and locking in those play cards. It makes a massive difference, especially with how crazy things can get in head-to-head. If this helped you out, or if you got tips for grinding the play cards, drop them in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss that next breakdown. As always, I appreciate all the support. I will catch you on the next one. Stay ballin'.